Breaking news: Japan's Miyako-Class patrol ship may soon sail under Philippine colors. As the sun rises over Manila Bay, hope pulses through the crowd. For years, the Philippine Coast Guard has watched rivals build up their fleets. The Miyako-Class isn't just a ship, it's a statement, and a new era for Philippine maritime security. The Miyako-Class patrol ship is honestly a marvel of modern naval engineering. Built for Japan's Coast Guard, it combines speed, endurance, and advanced surveillance systems. At 96 meters long, with a displacement of 1,700 tons, it's larger than almost any other patrol vessel in the Philippine fleet. One look at its sleek silhouette, and you can just tell. It means business. The ship boasts a top speed of 18 knots and can remain at sea for weeks. It is equipped with state-of-the-art radar and communication systems. A helicopter deck allows for rapid deployment of air support or search and rescue missions. Defensively, the Miyako-Class is robust. It carries water cannons for non-lethal defense, but can also be fitted with light weaponry for higher threat situations. Its advanced navigation and automation reduce crew workload and boost operational efficiency. Modern sensors give it eyes and ears over vast ocean stretches. The vessel is not just about force, it's a multi-mission platform. From disaster response to environmental protection, its flexibility makes it an ideal flagship for a nation with vast maritime responsibilities. The Philippine Coast Guard faces demanding duties every single day. With more than 7,600 islands and one of the world's longest coastlines, its area of responsibility is massive. Yet, its fleet remains relatively small and underpowered compared to regional neighbors. Many of its ships are aging, with outdated technology and limited range. In recent years, the Coast Guard has been stretched thin. Illegal fishing, smuggling, and maritime accidents are constant challenges. Meanwhile, rising tensions in the West Philippine Sea require a stronger presence. The need for a modern, capable flagship has never been greater. A new capital ship is more than just a tool. It's a symbol of national resolve. A flagship like the Miyako-Class would enable the Coast Guard to project presence far from shore. It would serve as a command center, a rescue hub, and a deterrent to unauthorized incursions. For the men and women of the Coast Guard, a modern flagship means safer missions and greater pride. For the government, it's about securing resources, protecting people, and asserting sovereignty. The West Philippine Sea has become a focus of international attention, and honestly, frequent conflict. In recent years, foreign fishing vessels and Coast Guard ships have entered Philippine waters without permission. Islands and reefs, some claimed by several nations, are flashpoints for confrontation. Fishermen report harassment. Coast Guard patrols face shadowing and blockades. In some cases, foreign vessels have used water cannons or even attempted to ram Philippine boats. The stakes are high. Valuable fish stocks, potential energy reserves, and national pride are all in play. Diplomatic protests are frequent, but the situation at sea remains tense. The Philippines needs to show it can defend its maritime rights. It also must ensure the safety of its citizens, especially in remote areas far from shore. Without stronger ships and better technology, the Coast Guard risks losing control. The consequences could be serious lost resources, damaged livelihoods, and weakened sovereignty. The Miyako-Class patrol ship is built for modern maritime challenges. Its speed and endurance mean it can patrol distant waters for longer periods. And honestly, that's really important in the West Philippine Sea, where incidents often happen far from the mainland. With advanced radar and communication systems, it can detect and track vessels over the horizon, which gives the Coast Guard early warning of any suspicious activity. The helicopter deck, really expands its reach, allowing for rapid response to emergencies or even hostile actions. In confrontations, the Miyako-Class's non-lethal water cannons can deter aggressive moves without escalating things to violence. And if the situation calls for it, the ship can actually be fitted with heavier armaments. Its size and presence alone can discourage unauthorized entry by foreign vessels. With its modern technology and multi-mission capability, the Miyako-Class is more than just a patrol ship. It's a force multiplier, helping the Coast Guard cover more sea, respond faster, and stand firmer in the face of threats. The idea of the Miyako-Class joining the Philippine fleet isn't happening in a vacuum. Japan and the Philippines have a long history of maritime cooperation. Over the past decade, Japan has donated patrol boats, surveillance equipment, and training support. These efforts have really strengthened the Philippine Coast Guard's ability to protect its waters. Joint training exercises between the two nations are now common. Crews learn to work together, sharing tactics and building trust. Japan's expertise in disaster response and maritime safety has also helped the Philippines improve its own operations. This partnership is about more than just equipment. It's a strategic alliance. Both countries share concerns about freedom of navigation and the rule of law in the region. The Miyako-Class could be a symbol of deeper cooperation and mutual commitment. The transfer or even joint operation of the Miyako-Class would send a clear message. Japan stands with the Philippines in defending peace and stability at sea. Imagine a gray dawn off the coast of Palawan. The Miyako-Class patrol ship, now flying the Philippine flag, glides silently through choppy waters. A cluster of unknown vessels appears on radar, too close to a protected reef. The crew springs into action. The captain orders a surveillance drone aloft. Real-time images reveal illegal fishing activity. The Miyako-Class approaches, water cannons ready. A warning is broadcast over loudspeakers. The foreign vessels hesitate, then turn away, unwilling to challenge the imposing ship. Later, a distress call comes in. A small fishing boat is taking on water far from help. The Miyako-Class launches its helicopter. Within minutes, the fishermen are rescued, alive and grateful. The ship's presence turns a potential tragedy into a story of hope. In these realistic scenarios, the Miyako-Class isn't just a symbol. It's a lifesaver, a guardian, and a statement. The Philippines will defend its waters, whatever the challenge. Maritime security experts see the Miyako-Class as a smart investment. Admiral Jose Francisco, a retired Philippine Navy commander, notes, "This vessel's capabilities fill critical gaps in our current fleet. It's exactly what we need to assert our rights at sea." Others agree that the ship's endurance and technology would change the game in contested waters. Japanese analysts also back the move. It strengthens not just the Philippines but regional security as well, says Dr. Aya Tanaka of Tokyo's Maritime Policy Institute. She highlights the importance of cooperation and shared training for both countries' coast guards. Some experts warn that new hardware must be matched with new tactics and training. A ship like this is powerful, but it needs skilled crews and strong leadership to unlock its potential, says defense analyst Miguel Ramos. Investment in people will be as important as investment in steel. Overall, the consensus is clear. The Miyako-Class could be a transformative addition to the Philippine fleet if used wisely. As the sun sets over the South China Sea, the horizon is uncertain but hopeful. The possible arrival of the Miyako-Class patrol ship could redefine Philippine maritime security. It is more than a vessel. It is a promise of safety, sovereignty, and strength. With its advanced features and multi-mission design, the ship would empower the Coast Guard to meet old and new challenges alike. Backed by Japan's support, the Philippines can stand taller in a turbulent region. The ship's presence could deter threats, save lives, and protect resources. Yet the real power lies not just in metal, but in commitment. Training, strategy, and cooperation will determine how much the Miyako-Class can achieve. Used wisely, it could help secure peace, not just for the Philippines, but for everyone who values stability at sea. In the end, one ship can carry more than crew and cargo. It can carry the hopes of a nation and the promise of a safer tomorrow.